Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video. I know, it's been 2 weeks, but I don't know, I've been, I guess, kind of lazy, but whatever, you're not here for all the backstory, you're here for a review, or some sort of comic book information, so I'm going to deliver. Today we are going to review probably one of my all-time favorite Spider-Man stories, Spider-Man Blue. This is, yeah, definitely one of my favorites. It's probably number 2, number 1, because I like Ultimate Spider-Man and this. Those are definitely up there among some of the greats in my opinion. Now, if you haven't read this, and you like it, if you haven't read this, then I definitely recommend it. It's basically reminiscing on Peter Parker's relationship with Gwen Stacy, before she died, because it starts out, he is talking about Valentine's Day. He always leaves a rose on the what is it, Washington Bridge, Queensboro Bridge, wherever Gwen Stacy died, right there behind me. So yeah, it's kind of reminiscing on that. And he leaves a rose every Valentine's Day on her grave, or the bridge where she died. And it's done with kind of like a flashback and with a tape recorder. Like there are blue boxes throughout. Like, it starts out with the tape recorder in blue boxes, and that's generally the narration we get. It's through the blue boxes. It's him recording a message, and right now he's married with Mary Jane, and he's kind of just reminiscing on that. But it's told with, like, flashbacks and everything. It's a great story, and it's not just like a romance story with just Peter Parker. He goes out and he fights the Rhino, or excuse me, fights Green Goblin, then the Rhino, then those two, the multiple vultures, like he fights Vulture number 1, whose name I cannot remember at this moment, and Vulture number 2, the younger Vulture. Oh, Adrian Toomes. That's who it is. Number 1, Vulture number 1 is Adrian Toomes. Okay, so he fights Adrian Toomes, and then the second Vulture in the lineup, or whatever you want to call it. And he is living with Harry Osborn, and he's just kind of like just stating, that's all it really is stating his feelings, and like the first time they met, and how kind of awkward it was when he met Mary Jane, because he's like, she's beautiful, but Gwen's beautiful, so it's like back and forth, and he just sort of talks, about their relationship, and eventually there's a party. Oh, and he fights the lizard as well. And eventually there's a party, and that's when he fights, no, let me look back here. Okay, so he fights the vultures, and then there's a party going on, so he goes back to the party at Harry Osborn's, and then Kraven the Hunter pops up, because apparently he's been making all these animal-themed villains pop up. So, yep. And this is also written, I forgot to mention, this is written by Tim Sale and drawn by Jeff Loeb. It's great artwork in my opinion, yeah. But I really do love this story. And one of my favorite quotes from it is it's about remembering someone so important to me. I was going to spend the rest of my life with her. That's my favorite quote. Well, that was your review for the day, and I've got to watch Spider-Man 2 for a monologue. Peace, YouTube.